conclude our lovely evening here, please welcome back Steve Tasane. Here he is.
Thanks. Hi. The novel that I've got coming out by Walker Books in October is features a main character who is 15 years old and lives in a tower block in London, and I've been developing a blog based around that character's thoughts and imagining that he's writing poems. So the first couple of pieces I'm going to do for you are that 15-year-old's poems. And this first one is called Trainers. For those of you that aren't au fait with teenage trainers, Air Max is a Nike trainer that is quite expensive and much sought after. So it goes like this. Trainers. Lil bro craving new Air Max at £100 a pair. 4 times the cost of the plastic lot my bro presently wear. It ain't just been broke and bust, ain't he deserving ease? He pestering mum to buy some, like new trainers grow on trees. Rent ain't hanging right over our heads, bills building beneath our feet. Cooker in need of replacing, heater ain't giving out heat. Bro sitting a sulk and he stomping a strop, cursing and shooting her glares, 'cause lil bro desperate for Air Max at 100 notes a pair. Tell me how's he think he'll get them if mum ain't dishing out notes, convinced he look like a street tramp 'cause he got scuffs in his coat. He needing refining, slick redesigning, ain't gonna be no scruff. But bills come first, our family cursed with a lot less coins than luck. His threads be lame, his looks be tame, his crew all label him styleless. Ain't in the game, no dice, no chance, his pants are Poundland's finest. Yo, shrug enough, 'cause life be tough, enough of us share these cares. But lil bro must have his Air Max at 100 notes a pair. Clock that younger, unwise, foolish, transgressing our estate. He got Air Max, ain't they bro's size? Tax him for that mistake. Our mum taught us do not steal, ain't lessons hard to learn. Lil bro threatened to smash that kid unless he pay his turn. Tax 1 Air Max, call that 2. Kid passes through bare-toed. Lil bro got bounce, he strolling smooth, now due respect is owed. His crew ain't cussing him no more, but give approving stares. Now lil bro sporting Air Max at 0 cost a pair. Marching home, puffed with pride, dancing to our door. Bro's footprints just like fingerprints, he broke our family law. Brung home shame like something nasty trodden on that stinks. A trainer trail for all to follow, find us in a blink. Bro think we welcome him back home and share his crooked grin. He passes on his special gifts to basic tragic things. He bring disgrace, he bring despair for the rest of us to wear. If the shoes fit, we must wear them, but tell what cost a pair. There we are. As well as being about the general social issues of being a youth living in London and struggling against the age of austerity. The book, being a young adult novel, is actually about giant killer bedbugs, and because kids aren't just going to do the austerity anti-Cameron stuff. There's going to be monsters in there. So there's the killer bedbugs, and they're sort of they're like normal bedbugs, but giant. And I don't know if anybody has ever experienced that. But basically, the thing that bedbugs do is they detect your body heat. They find you because they can detect where you are, and then the first thing that they do is they inject you with a serum that makes you go numb, so you can't feel when they're actually sucking the blood out of you. And they're really flat, and as they suck the blood out of you, they get bigger and bigger. And that's kind of okay when they're just sort of a centimetre, well, half a centimetre long. But when they're a foot and a half long, as I read the book, it's a bit more problematic. So this is a little rap that my character wrote about having to kind of deal with this invasion of killer bedbugs that comes into the tower block he lives in. So it goes like this. Killer bugs are coming from the cracks within your crib. Sorry. Try that again. Killer bugs are coming from the cracks within your crib, itching to diminish you by shanking to the ribs, with bulgy eyeballs just like blisters set to pop, antennas sniff your body heat like some forensic cop. Killer bugs are sickening, coming for the kill, snap crackle and a popping like the illest cereal. Each one half a metre long, gripping like a pit bull, mandibles grabbing onto so the nozzle gets a lick full, parachuting from the ceiling, stab you straight between the eyes, or inject you in the ankle so your leg be paralyzed. Wait until you fall asleep, that is easy and neat. Then they're sucking at your dreams like a lamsuck on a teat. All of the community truly sorry for you, turning vermin takeaway, kid curry or stew. Bright future you've been picturing become a blurry of view as them killer bugs make a McFlurry of you. The venomous antennas lick and tickle at your chin. The killer bug dilemma, dining out or dining in. Slurping up your juicy stuff, a litre's never plenty. Body sacks filling up while you are turning empty. Expanding like hot water bottle, stretching fit to burst. Full to overflowing like a wealthy lady's purse. Killer bugs all live it up while the community dies. Suck you dry or shriveled up to the balls of your eyes. Better keep your peepers open, leave the light on and look. See one creeping up on you, whack that sucker with a book. Splatter them, flatten them, don't let your family fatten them. Smack them with a frying pan or even set your cat on them. Cause killer bugs are parasitical, the enemy of the earth. So call your crew, make war on bugs, and battle for your turf.
Hey.
Thank you very much. These are brand new pieces. So it's a pleasure to share them with you. Whilst it's been a lot of fun writing a young adult novel about giant killer bugs, me being me, of course, I view that poem as really being about the global banks sucking us dry. It's a metaphor, it's a big metaphor. Or you can just take it as killer bugs. It's up to you, because yeah, it's up to you. Okay, so I just love really exploring language and rap, and I think that there's a real relationship between language of the past and language of the present. And I wrote this little piece, which is based on what I think was one of the first raps in popular culture by a then young man by the name of Robert Zimmerman, who may be known to some of you, also known as Bob Dylan. And he wrote this little piece called Subterranean Homesick Blues, which really has a direct link to that kind of writing. and to the hip hop age. So this is a piece that I wrote that was a contemporary rewrite of Subterranean Homesick. Does anybody know it?
Yay!
Hear you. Good. Okay,
We're in
that's
London,
cool.
we know everything.
Hey, of course you do. Yeah, certainly in London. And if you don't know, it doesn't matter because it's fun anyway. So let's rewrite that. It's just about different people in society living together and brushing shoulders and getting on with it as we do in London. Called Rat Trap. Darren's on an asbo from a mad show of badge. Sorry, tap that again. Darren's on a mad show from macho, acting like a bad bro. Always got to have a show. Always got to have a go. Showing off a shotgun, eBay got one easy as a pop gun. Now he's up for action, trip that trap, trigger that snap. He got slacked, smoke bad crack. Oh no, man, I'm really not getting this right. Let's try that again. Apologies. Getting some wine. That will do. As you probably noticed, I have poems that I've got learnt and poems that I knew and read, and this is when I got learnt. Only. Darren's on a mad. Darren's on a mad show from a mad show of that show, acting like a bad bro, always going to have a go. Showing off a shotgun, eBay got one easy as a pop gun. Now he's up for action, trip that trap, trigger that snap. He's acting like a C-list, West End party guest, slave to the free list, name was Spartacus. He drinks champagne, midnight rain, a hat full of decadence, protection from wind change. Karen's got a damn pedicard, bod camp, bed, embankment, pavement, low rent, maisonette, gives her street cred. Rains her laundrette, a pit bull, best mate, guards her real estate, trip that trap, trigger that snap. Her midnight house gets negative interest, wrecks her bed rest, leaves her repossessed, change her address, she could be an actress, chained like a necklace with a big mouth, rock star acting like a rock star. Get born, get beat, punch neat, feel a base earthquake under my own feet, fired up, keep warm, meet mates, leave home, work for a paycheck, get drunk, day bored, trip that trap, trigger that snap, get my income back, suck it from the bank cause I'm trapped like a rat with a heart attack. Now you've got a widget, I've got a gadget, if we're rich in, let's all gadget, yeah. There we go. That was pretty poor. Do you have? I've got the two books from the Lambeth Walk, and I need one of them to borrow. Thank you.
That one.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. I should say that there's one copy of the Early Curiosity Shop left. If you've got no money, take it. If you want it, have it. If you've got £1, put the £1 in the hat. And take it anyway, but seriously, do take it because our books have got to spread. That's what's really, really, really important.
Smuggle it onto the bookshelf.
I'll put it on the bookshelf indeed, so we can share it. Okay, it's my final little piece, and this kind of takes that back to through history to prior Bob Dylan days. It's the Ballad of Old Lambeth Walk, and this is. I don't know if anybody knows Lambeth Walk today. It's a pretty quiet street. It's probably the quietest street in Zone 1. But it used to be the busiest shopping area in London prior to the war. And as part of my residency, I wrote this piece, and all of the characters and all of the shops are real. They all existed. They all lived and worked in Lambeth Walk, which is now, it's still a lovely place, but all of these people are no more. So this is Celebration Lambeth Walk, and it's got a little joining in bit as it's the end of the evening, which is, if anybody knows the original Lambeth Walk song, yeah? So when I say, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth Walk, you go, oi, yeah? Let's give that a little tag. Doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth Walk, oi! Ah, excellent, beautiful. Okay, so to finish, we go like this. Market traders, after grannies, mudlarks, match girls, bookies, boys, costermongers, dockers, buskers, what a lovely bleeding noise. Pawn the suit to have a beano down the feathers Friday night. The perfect evening gets completed with a sing-song and a fight. Harry Daddles waves his chopper if your finger's in his face. Cool it, Harry, have her knees up, get yourself down Daisy's place. The George's parrot gets quite merry, mine's a pint, it squawks. Doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth Walk.
Oi!
The onion seller's on his pushback, Sergeant Adams on his beat. Sammy Shooter's selling stockings, Charlie's flogging dodgy meat. One street trader, let's not name her, Jimmy Riddle's down the drain. Says the walk can't get much muckier, hikes her skirt up once again. Knitness Nora, don't ignore her, she'll investigate your hair. Tomahawk Charlie's tuppenny all off, snippety snips the nits from there. Jump Jimmy Knacker, knock down Ginger, hopscotch played with chalk. Doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth Walk.
Oi!
Swear like a trooper in a pea souper, gaslit lanterns shine like stars. Have a warm cuppa and a bit of bread and butter with your lovely grub at Charlie Bars. Mark Antonio's Knickerbocker Glory, Raspberry Ripple, wall to wall. Sweets and treats are even cheaper down the Broken Biscuit stall. Jelly deals at Brother's Pie Shop, spitting sawdust on the floor. Pie and mashed peas pudding, faggots, please sir, can I have some more? Have a little bit of what you fancy on your knife and fork. Doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth Walk.
Oi!
Frankie Fraser, Charlie Chaplin, white boys, gangsters, cheeky chaps, any old lumber, rag and bone men holler from their arson traps. Illegal gambling on the corner, lose your shirt but not your hope. Richer pickings fall off lorries, bags of money from old rope. Aspidistras in the windows of every dark and dingy shop, sprouting like the aspirations of Joe Bloggs and Mrs. Mop. Glottal stops and rhyming slang, what better way to talk? Doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth, doing the Lambeth Walk.
Oi!
There you go.
Thank you, it's great. Thank
Well, don't go home with nightmares because of those killer bugs of Steve's. More applause for Steve Tasane. That brings our evening to a close, but before we go, I would like you to join in with me in applauding Alison Winch.